Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about 8 ways to help someone with hurt feelings and deep emotional pain. Hi there, I'm Dr. Jessica K. Hairston. I am a child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist, and I teach empathy as a skill. And I can't think of anything better to teach people than empathy, because I believe empathy is the most valuable skill to have that many people don't use. So let's learn some ways of having empathy. So let's get to it. So when people are having deep emotional pain and really hurt feelings, they need to express it. And many times we try to gloss over their feelings by saying things that are not helpful, like it'll be okay, or you got this, or it'll be all right, without giving them the chance to express who they are, what they're about, why they're upset. Because it's really important to understand that the reasons why they're upset is really important. It's important to them. And it's important to their outlook on life, their perspective, them seeing themselves moving forward. So it's really important to honor people where they are right then in the moment, and to really just be there with them, and to really get over the fact that people are emotional, because we are emotional beings. Humans are emotional. And that crying is a very healthy thing to do, and being upset and being frustrated and being sad and being disappointed is all a part of life. So part of it is just, let's just work through it. Let's move through that process and get to the other side of the pain, because there's so many things to learn by going through that process. And so we're here to support you through that process. I'm here to show you ways of helping yourself and others to move through that process. You're not doing it alone. There are so many professionals out here who are ready and willing to help you, and that's your job. So when a person is experiencing deep emotional pain, one, call them on the phone. The phone is such an amazing invention, and it allows you to hear someone's voice. And sometimes you just need to hear someone's voice, and to just let them know personally, I was thinking about you. You didn't seem, you seem like you were possibly kind of sad or kind of down, and I'm just wondering about you. How are you doing? Just ask them, how are you doing? And be quiet, and allow them. And it's like, hey, this is a judgment-free zone. I just want to hear what's on your mind, and to be really real about that. Like, you just want to hear what they have to say. So that means listen. Just listen to what they have to say. You don't have to agree. You don't have to disagree. And say, oh, I didn't know you were feeling this way. I'm so glad you told me. Just be glad that they are talking to you. That's really the only goal, is to hear what's on their minds. Second, you can actually write them a letter. If they are far away, a sincere, heartfelt letter telling someone you care about them, that's a really wonderful thing to receive in the post. It's actually better than flowers. A letter saying, oh, I was thinking about you and I care, and I wanted to send you something. That's amazing. Try it. So you can do this, mail, post, emails work, text also work, but just send something to say, hey, I was thinking about you. I'm wondering how you're doing. And hey, let's get together and talk on the phone. Let's do a video chat. Let's just connect. I really miss you, and I want to connect, and I want to know how you you are doing. Just to be honest and open, and to really express a desire to reach out and to hear from them. And then once again, back to number one, listen. Just listen to what they're saying. You're not there to give advice or correct anyone, or to get on your soapbox. It's not about that. It's just about the other person. So 3, you want to be a comforting presence. So you want to give a person a no judgment space. You want to honor what's going on for them, and you do that by listening. So 3 is you really need to set that intention of that I am creating a safe, comforting space for my friend, for my sibling, for my loved one, for my spouse, for my partner. I just want them to know that I'm here, and I'll let them be them. Okay, so that's 3. 4, when you're being helpful, encourage them to, if someone's been down for, couple weeks now, encourage them to talk to a professional, because at that point, you tried 1, 2, and 3, and they're not getting out of their funk. It's like, it's probably out of your comfort zone at this point. It's like out of your level of expertise. So like any other thing, if you're like looking at someone's broken down car, you don't think twice. He's like, well, I think you need to call a mechanic because I can't fix this. Same thing, I think we need to get bring in a professional. I think we need to get a professional on our team to help you out, and I'll go with you. Offer to go with them to their first appointment. Offer to sit with them and hold their hand. Offer to just to drive them there and wait in the car until they come out. Just let them know that I'm here to help. I'm here to assist you in you doing what you need. So, if someone had a broken leg, we wouldn't think twice. Yeah, we need a doctor. We need a surgeon. I'm going to drive you to the hospital. Same thing. Let's just call somebody, and I'll go with you, and I'll drive you there, and you talk to whoever you need to talk to. Whatever, let them know that they have support in someone who is actually willing to do and help them. So that's really important, number 4. And then number 5, hold them when they cry. Just let them cry, sob, have the Kleenex ready, but just let people cry. And you can offer, a warm, warm cup of herbal tea, a cup of coffee, just whatever, something soothing to let them feel better. Just hold them. Hold them. Once again, you don't have to say anything. You just need to be a comforting presence. So that's the thing. When you are doing this, do this with the mood of I'm here to bring comfort. A comforting presence. All right, so that was number 5. Hold them as they cry. Number 6, give them empathy. That's something you can do at any time. You can acknowledge their needs. You can acknowledge that they may not feel safe, and that you want that for them. That they may not feel that they can trust other people, but you want to help them, or that you want that for them. Even if you can't give it to them, that you wish that they can find the trust that they need, or that they can find the courage that they need, or that they can find their voice, their power to speak and say the words that they need to say, that they can really find that self-expression that they need. So learning what needs are, and being able to acknowledge that other people have needs, and acknowledge their needs, is empathy. So giving them empathy, giving them that acknowledgement that their needs matter, that's really important. All right, number 7, be helpful. You can offer to run an errand, bring them some food, some hot food, pick up their groceries, feed their pets, help out with their laundry, or help out with their dishes, make their bed, whatever. The thing is, when someone's going through a really intense emotional experience, it's really exhausting. It is physically exhausting. And if you imagine that this experience has been going on for days, then it's draining. And they don't have the energy. They don't have the thought processes because they may be overwhelmed to now execute or implement what they're doing or get things done. They're not in a get it done phase of their life, so that you can really help them by helping them do the things that they don't have the energy to do, they don't have the focus or concentration to do, they may not even have the motivation or will to do. But you can help and arrange and get those things done. And then if they're really that low, back to number 4, help them find a professional. Can't say that enough because it really does take the load off. And then let's see, that's number 7. So number 8, the last one, is support them in who they are. Let them know that you are glad that they are them, and that they are not an inconvenience, a burden, or to you, that this is not an imposition, they are not an imposition, but that you want the best for them. And as long as all of these things are true, if you are really in someone else's corner, they can feel that. And they will know that. And these are really things you can do. But number 8, supporting them who they are, is like, they don't have to please you. You will be there to support them and who they are and what they're about, and they get to make their own decisions. No strings attached. That you are there for them and you want the best for them, and they get to make those decisions for themselves. Now, I'm talking about this for adults now. Now that I think about it, maybe I could do one for kids as well, because if you're a parent, you have a different role. But for adults, just they make their own decisions. You're supporting them and you want to see the best for them. So these were 8 different ways you can help someone who's experiencing hurt feelings and deep emotional pain. I really hope that they will help, and I would love to get some feedback. You try any of these out, let me know how it goes for you and so I have some free resources, so you can get them in a link below. It's how to tell someone is really giving you empathy or not. So you can go to go.selfcarewithempathy.com/guide. That's go.selfcarewithempathy.com/guide. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my page. See you next time.